Technology Addiction Part 2. Technology Addiction and Sleep Disruption. From sleephelp.org, they listed a few different ways technology affects sleep. Some of those are blue light. Blue light is a type of light emitted by most electronic devices. This includes mobile phones, tablets, laptop and desktop computer screens, televisions, and even e-readers. Unfortunately, this steady stream of blue light late at night can keep the human body from producing enough melatonin. Since melatonin helps us fall asleep, the blue light coming from our devices often means that bedtime gets pushed back further than it should. Unexpected sounds. Keeping your notifications on, you may wake or stir every time your phone goes off overnight. It's a well-known fact that noise disrupts sleep, and that these disruptions can lead to higher chances of health problems like stroke and cardiovascular disease. Noise from mobile devices or technology is no different. In fact, we may be more likely to wake to the sound connected to our mobile devices than we are to other noises. We spend all day responding to those sounds our device makes. We habituate ourselves to jump and check the phone every time we hear a certain noise. Overstimulation. All sorts of activities can stimulate the brain. Many of these include release of adrenaline. When this happens, it can be almost impossible to get to sleep quickly. If this happens too often in bed, your brain can start to become stimulated when you head to bed, simply because of the association and not because of anything actually happened that night. Anything from video games to stressful conversations and overthinking about something can stimulate your brain and make it hard to sleep. From ZieglerFamily.com, they say technology used during normal sleeping hours can impact your memory, affect your ability to think clearly, and reduce your cognitive and learning skills. Learning ways to overcome technology addiction by putting limits on your usage will help your overall sleep and health. Behavioral social impacts of technology addiction. Also from ZieglerFamily.com, they go over the effects of technology addiction on kids, but can also relate to adults. Some of those effects are increasing loneliness and depression. While it may seem that losing yourself online will temporarily make feelings such as loneliness, depression, and boredom evaporate into thin air, it can actually make you feel even worse. People, especially teens, tend to compare themselves unfavorably with their peers on social media, promoting feelings of loneliness and depression. Fueling anxiety. One researcher found that the mere presence of a phone or other device nearby tends to make people more anxious and perform poorly on given tasks. The heavier the user, the greater the anxiety experience. Increasing stress. Have you ever heard the term FOMO? It means fear of missing out. Teens feel the pressure of always being connected, never out of touch from their friends. This need to continually check and respond to texts and other social media messages can contribute to higher stress levels and an inability to focus on tasks such as schoolwork. Exacerbating attention deficit disorder. The constant stream of messages and information from an electronic device can overwhelm the brain and make it feel impossible to focus attention on any one thing for more than a few minutes without feeling compelled to move on to something else. Diminishing your ability to concentrate and think deeply or creatively. The persistent buzz, ping, or beep of your device can distract you from important tasks, slow your work, and interrupt those quiet moments that are so crucial to creativity and problem solving. Instead of ever being alone with our thoughts, we're now always online and connected. Encouraging self-absorption. A study found on ScienceDaily.com titled Narcissism and Social Networking stated that people who spent a lot of time on social media are more likely to display negative personality traits such as narcissism. Snapping endless selfies, posting all your thoughts or details about your life can create an unhealthy sense of self-centeredness, distancing you from real-life relationships and making it harder to cope with stress. TheMentalFloss.com lists ways you can overcome technology addiction. End idle moments. Keep yourself busy and off your device. Use tech to help you stay off of tech. Use screen time monitors, self-imposed internet app limiters. Don't rely on willpower alone. Turning off your phone may help, but the urge to turn it back on is still there. Distance yourself from your device. Unplug before bed. Set up a routine for bed. Set a time to turn off your devices or notifications. Leave devices in another room. Start small. Try a digital hiatus. Cut out only social media. Turn off notifications to games, social media, news feeds, and other apps causing distractions. Plan breaks. Give yourself a time of day not to use technology. Depending on the severity of the addiction, another choice might be seeking an accountable partner or therapy. Things to take away from this presentation are: technology gives a false hope for what reality and human jobs can actually provide. Commands are not able to be processed nor finished at the same speeds that technology can. Technology reacts the same way in our brain as chemical addiction by releasing dopamine and other feel-good chemicals. Technology addiction has correlations to sleeping disorders. Limiting device usage at night will help overcome addiction and help with overall health and sleep. Technology addiction has major effects with a person's social life, causing stress, anxiety, increasing depression, causing distractions, changing the way you focus, and can cause negative personality traits. Understanding the symptoms and making small lifestyle changes can make a difference with overall health and cognitive functions. And here are the questions. According to the relation of technology addiction and sleep disruption could have effect on what? Displaying a negative personality trait such as narcissism is part of what behavior social impact? And here are the answers. Hope you enjoyed the slide.